For chapter 6, I made a prediction video that focused on the inevitable reunion of Team 7, and for the most part, it was pretty spot on. However, the only thing I got wrong was Kawaki. I didn't see a way for Mitsuki to actually find Boruto without Kawaki coming along with him. But I should have known they wouldn't put that much pressure on Boruto so soon, yet alone fight Kawaki. Something I'm pretty sure every fan wants to see at this point. They're gonna save it for later. But I feel like there's a really good reason we haven't seen Kawaki fight yet. Hopefully he shows out in a big way when he finally gets his shine. Perhaps even potentially being on par with or even stronger than Boruto. I'm honestly rooting for bro because he took in so much L so far. Now currently in the story, Boruto returned to Konoha after the whole Shinju incident where he was forced to retreat and rendezvous with Kashinkoji. It's then he told Sarada and Sumire about the Ten Tails origins and what Code did to affect them. It's obvious in chapter 7 we're gonna get to see Boruto engage in an all-out battle against Mitsuki. Well, I know for sure Mitsuki will most likely go all out, but I don't know about Boruto. It's possible he might have some sort of mental nerf that hinders him in this fight. Well, I don't want to say hinder, but restrains him from going all out. But I doubt this would affect the fight too much where it would change the outcome. I'm almost certain we see at least one new ability from Boruto. I mean, this been a pattern ever since chapter 2. We've seen him use a new ability chapter after chapter. And for what Sasuke said that he taught Boruto almost all his moves and abilities, we will definitely see something new for chapter 7. And I think I know what it is. I made a video analyzing this statement from Sasuke and theorized what abilities we can expect Boruto to know how to perform or potentially learn how to perform. The number one ability on that list was of course Fireball Jutsu. And as we know, this is one of Sasuke's main abilities. It's as iconic to him as Shadow Clone Jutsu is to Naruto. So even though Boruto hasn't shown using Fire Style, Sasuke called Boruto a genius, meaning it doesn't take him too long to grasp the concepts of new techniques. With this knowledge, I pretty much had no choice but to assume there'd be a low chance he actually doesn't know this, right? I also had him learning how to perform Kidding. I mean, if you think about it, it does make sense. If Boruto learned how to perform Fire Style, then Kidding would be very possible for him to learn. Because without the necessary level of Fire Style to actually perform it, the jutsu would just be too situational to a point where it probably wouldn't be worth learning it. I mean, since it doesn't require any dojutsu to perform effectively like the Chidori, and it makes use of natural lightning to strike its opponents at light speed, it's almost a perfect attack to use against Otsutsuki, who are able to absorb any chakra-based techniques. But this doesn't apply to nature-based attacks. And if you don't have him learn Fire Style, I guess Sarada can help him out with this, sort of like a collab technique. And it's also a good way to get Sarada more engaged in these battles. I mean, I do like both possibilities, but it's probably easier just to have Boruto learn Fire Style. You see what I'm saying? Okay, well, enough with that. With all that said, what I'm about to say next may surprise some, but I have a feeling we will see Boruto activate his Karma soon. Something we have been waiting to see ever since the series has started. I mean, with Boruto's new abilities and attacks, it's safe to say he's probably twice as strong, maybe 3 times as strong as he was in part 1. And we all know how strong Boroshiki is, so just imagine how strong Boroshiki would be. Like, come on Kishimoto, give the fans what they want. I'm gonna say this again. If you believe there's some sort of deeper hidden meaning behind Boruto versus Mitsuki, then you may also believe this whole fight could be a ruse to get Boruto to expose himself as Boruto Uzumaki. This may be what Mitsuki is looking for in this fight, just to ease his suspicions a bit. Because as everybody knows, there's been speculation that Mitsuki has been suspicious of Kawaki as early as chapter 1. And if my theory is correct, the karma might be all the proof that Mitsuki needs to see the truth. Throughout reading up to chapter 6, we learn that there is 2 ways where someone can overcome the influence of omnipotence, which is documented proofs and scientific proofs. Shikamaru asks Ino to bring him the mission logs from long ago. Boruto is of course in these mission logs as Boruto Uzumaki. This caused him to question his memories and just want to dive deeper into this matter, even as going as far as to want to speak to Boruto through mind transmission jutsu and hear his answer personally. In Amato's case, it was pretty easy. considering Kawaki has the karma that was modified by Amato, something he thought Boruto would have. But the fact that Kawaki has it is proof enough that his memories were altered. So through this fight, we could actually see Mitsuki searching for his own proof, whether it is trying to force Boruto to activate his karma, or searching for something Boruto and only the real Boruto would know. Another way, probably more likely, is Kawaki waking up and searching for Mitsuki, who went after Boruto. We see many times that Boruto and Kawaki's karma are highly resonant to each other. So it could be possible that Boruto's karma could activate after it resonates with Kawaki's. And this will also be a way for Boruto to, I don't want to say be panicked that Kawaki is on his way, but be alerted that he's there. So all in all, there's really only two ways I could see Boruto being forced to activate his karma. It's also very possible that the fight could be interrupted completely, either by Shikamaru, Sarada, Amato, or Ada. Me personally, I think it's most likely that Ada or Sarada will inevitably step in. Sarada probably just wants to protect Boruto and might go as far as to even help him in the fight. And Ada could just simply tell Damon to break up the fight. Then he'll just reflect both of their attacks back onto them or something by getting in the middle of their clashes. And it's probably just to discuss the upcoming battle against the Shinju, since Ada kinda knows their plan and just how urgent the situation is. Which could also be a way for everyone to divert their attention from Boruto to another bigger threat. I also think there's the chance we could see the debut of Momoshiki in Two Blue Vortex, with him having an internal conversation with Boruto about the Shinju or omnipotence. You know what? I'm calling it right now. For chapter 7, we're gonna see a Momoshiki cover. It's been too long. At this point, it's only a matter of time we see how he's affected Boruto all this time and what he's up to. I already mentioned how I think Momoshiki and his new secret plan to take over Boruto's body ties directly into the main reason why Boruto seems reluctant to use the karma so far. But as far as it goes, this would be nothing but a theory because we haven't seen Boruto in a situation that causes for the use of the karma anyway. Well, I'm gonna say in my opinion. The main plot for chapter 7 will probably be about Shikamaru and Boruto's plan, whether it is to discuss omnipotence or what happened with Code. But from contextual evidence from chapter 6, it's most likely to hear Boruto's side of the story. Meaning what happened to him 3 years ago, what they discovered about omnipotence, and probably what happened with Sasuke. I just now got an idea. If Boruto and Shikamaru finally got a chance to talk, what are the odds that Boruto lies to actually protect Kawaki? Because I'm pretty sure Boruto knows the severity of the situation and what would happen to Kawaki if he was caught lying. I mean, what is the actual possibility of that happening? I do wonder. But overall, I feel everyone is on the clock because at this point, the Shinju could just pull up to Konoha at any time they feel like it. Especially now that they have access to Code's claw marks, and as we know, Code's claw marks are probably set all around the village. Not in the village, but around the village. I don't necessarily think we will learn anything significant about them until we see them engage in combat with either Boruto, Kawaki, or one of their targets. However, it could be a situation like the Pain Assault where everyone in Konoha is fighting their own battles and fighting until eventually there's only like 1 or 2 left. But let me know what you think chapter 7 has in store for us. Will we see anything unexpected? Will we see any new abilities from Boruto or anyone else? Will Mitsuki overcome omnipotence? Or will the Shinju pull up by the end of the chapter, officially starting the Shinju invasion arc? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, as well as who do you think will be on the cover of chapter 7. Chapter 7 is set to drop on February 20th, but you know we're going live for leaks dropping sometime next week. So if you don't want to miss the live stream, because they're usually extremely early in the AM, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I go live or just post a video in general. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button because it does help the video massively in the YouTube algorithm, and comment down any thoughts you may have. And until my next video, I'm out. Peace.